Welcome to this match of Mechabellum. You can see here, fight against No Name and my options. Speed, Rhino, Missile and Fortified. And here I was between Speed and Missile. I will end up going for Missile. So, yeah, both have sledges. One has shaft clear, the other has shaft. On my opponent's side, 2-5 Badgers. Saber-tooth. Start with crabs, not bad. Typhoon is also a good one. Supply specialist below 4k. I would probably end up going for Saber-tooth spec, but my opponent will choose the other one. Typhoon. Yeah, Typhoon specialist. So, missile specialist versus Typhoon specialist. Let's go for quick deploy. And looking here, I will go standard. Not my usual play, but I do know how to play standard too. And you see my very symmetrical build. 2 marksmen, because I need DPS. Opponent. More on this side. He also sold a turret, just like me. And marksman, also standard, so it will be a standard battle. He has shaft clear, I do not, but there's not a lot of shaft in here. Thankfully, his units will turn, not go for my tower. Go Sledge. Sledge killed the marksman. Here things are getting dicey. This is too good with fangs here in the middle. Cannot help it. Tower debuff is coming, right in time to save my marksman. Oh yeah, it was going to hit the marksman, but it was going to kill the marksman. But not this time. And here, I forgot to remove quick deploy. But I pick it intensive, get some levels, and my opponent end up for the shield, of course, because I have missile spec, so yeah, of course he's going for the shield, and the game will offer shields to my opponent, right when I have missiles. Yeah, thank you game. But I have to deal with it. And I will throw the missile here anyway, because maybe my opponent will think, he's not going to throw the missile here because I have shield and he knows it. Some mind games, but he will put the shield here. I'm already spoiling it. You see me getting another marksman here, leveling it, so level 2 marksman. Opponent going for storms, which are quite good in this situation, especially because only slow units. I don't even have crawlers. So shield here, missile wasted. But I have more sledges and marksmen. Problem is, I don't have crawlers running in front. Here it's arriving, but yeah, marksman's already dead. Can the sledges save the day? On the left, but the right is not looking that great. One thing here distracting the marksman and the storms, helping my marksmen here. Tower debuff, helping even more, so they are surviving thanks to the buff. Can I kill the shield? Let's get it. It's below half already. A fourth. Almost. one more shot, and shield is down. Thankfully, now I can throw another missile there. And victory for the sledges. Here, there is 2 crawlers, level 2, but it's crawlers, I could go for it. But there is also 2 arc lights, and I was thinking on going Vulcan, but the game offered me 2 level 2 arc lights, which do counter the level 2 crawlers here. So, yeah, why not? I need shaft clear, and I'll grab level 1 crawlers. You can see that I have in pocket. And I'm also going for healing. So the sledges did so well last time, now they have healing as a reward. And healing sledges are really annoying for storms to deal with. Level 4 this marksman, which got level last round. Crawler here, and I did buy mobile beacon, so the crawlers will dance and distract his storms. And quick deploy. Let's see what he's doing. You can see he went for the crawlers. I'm throwing missile here. I want to kill those storms. And he's going for typhoons. Don't forget, he's typhoon specialist. He will get one for free next turn, but he's already buying 2 of them. And one more crawler. He was thinking on throwing a missile here, then went back on it. And good missile. Storm's dead, marksman dead. My distraction here is doing their job. You can see missing out the shots. And stacking the enemy units. Problem here, I don't have shaft clear on this side. I put it on the middle and here, and the middle went to the side here. But it ended up helping and managing. Here, I have a lack of damage to kill those typhoons, but sledges are doing it and they are healing. You can see, it's very hard for the opponent to kill the sledges. Right side won quite easily, especially because I killed the storm. And here the sledges are being heroes, tanking like a boss. And they did get a level, which is hard to do with sledges. And some damage to the opponent, not a lot. But here, super heavy armor. I just got a level into a sledge. He has healing. And the game offers me super heavy armor. Of course I will pick it. It's not every day that you see super sledges. 20,000 HP each sledge. So there is 100,000 HP in here. Which is quite a bit. You also see me getting an arc light here. So now I have 3. Because my opponent do have quite a bit of shaft. Crawler's dancing again. Let's quick deploy. And I have an intensive training, so now almost 31,000 HP each little sledge. So how is the opponent going to kill them? You can see that he went promptly for heavy missile, which does increase the damage of the storms, but not enough. I'm not going for missile interception. You see me going for a missile here, but it will not be a good missile. I was thinking I could hit the storms, but no. Killed a few crawlers. Very bad missile. Guess the opponent went for 5 badgers on my deep flank, but the new marksman I put here took care of them. You can see the sledges tanking quite well, although they are now dying thanks to the heavy missiles and marksman helping, but look at those. My super heavy Level 3 sledges. They don't die. The opponents simply don't have enough DPS to kill them. And they are just going killing everything. Unfortunately, sledges do need a lot of experience to level, so yeah, it's hard to get very high level sledges. Even if they are killing a lot, you can see top 1 damage, the sledge. They are killing everything. And now my opponent has a very small but big problem to deal with. He needs some serious DPS to kill those sledges. Here there is steel ball production, which I was tempted to go for. Also improved Tarantula. I want to see this card early. If I had seen this card on round 2, I would have picked it and went for Tarantulas, even if I am standard here. Maybe I would have switched to aggro here, something like that. Because improved Tarantula is a really good card. But I never find it early in the game. But there is also shield airdrop here. Another one. I will pick it. But of course the opponent could also pick it, but he already has the shield from his first one, which is back. So he doesn't even need it. You see now going for attacks, so range for the marksman, range for the arc lights, and the opponent picked it, so now he has 2 shields. I was thinking maybe he would not pick it and shield only this side, then I throw the missile on this one, but yeah, I think I will kill 2 storms. Crawler is still dancing. And opponent going for scorpions. So I forced the opponent to grab scorpions to deal with my sledges. Which I don't even have a lot of them. With 3 sledges, but there is one very problematic sledge for my opponent. He did get levels for his storms. And yeah, killed 2 storms here. And here I am lacking some units in front and my light will instantly die, although it killed the shaft that was there. My sledges are still surviving. You can see 2 died, but we are still full health. No longer full health, but they are still here. And look how long the opponent's taking to kill them, with 2 scorpions targeting the sledges. Now it's marksman versus a lot of storms, and 1 sledge is still here. But he's still alive. He's surviving, but tower debuff. And that's the end of the sledge. It is a hero! And it's getting experience. But I think I will be impatient and I will just level them with the intensive training next round. You can see this last marksman here using the shield, but now he just left the shield. And he no longer has protections and will die. So, very small defeat. Lots of levels for the marksman. And here, I don't really want any of those units. So I will pick the Wraith, which is the best one to sell. I will sell 1 and use 1 on his deep flank here, mostly to annoy him. He picked the Farseer, but he will grab a Typhoon here. You can see he added a Typhoon, so my flank will not quite work, because the Typhoon will go up against it. But it was only for distraction anyway. My Crawler is always dancing. Arc Lights with Shockwave, killed his shaft faster. You can see I ended up not being patient, I leveled it, so now level 4 sledges, 41,000 HP each of them. And opponent scorpions don't have levels yet, so now it's even harder for him to kill them. The other ones are not getting levels, but they are close. Opponent going for wreckage detonation, freeze his shaft clear. Mostly he did the same as me. I went for shockwave, he went for detonation. And look at my level 4 sledges here. The scorpions are already dead. High level Farseer also dead. Here the crawlers are attacking. Get tower debuff. And the sledges are here. And he doesn't have enough to kill them now. Even during the debuff, the storms are not doing enough damage. So they almost killed one of them. But here they come. Typhoon, dead. First storm. They are doing nothing here. The sledge is slowly killing everything. Even the one that almost died healed. So it's back. And they are immortal. If you like to see this and is not subscribed yet, you could subscribe. It makes me really happy. And there's 2 crawlers here. But that's 200 damage that I will do with those sledges. And my opponent must be really annoyed to lose to the sledges. Which, look at the experience. And here there is missile. I already have 2, so I will just skip. There's also efficient giant. I was thinking on grabbing it, but no. I had other idea. I think that my opponent, now he got a level 1 of the Scorpion, but he was probably going to invest more into Scorpion. And I was thinking, on what should I do? I will sell this Wraith here, and I was thinking on going Abyss, but Abyss has been my usual choice in the situations almost all the time, so why not go something different? It's a heavily nerfed unit that you almost never see, but it is cool, and I'm using extended range ammo, so very long range mountains. You can see my opponent going for a missile here. I have a shoot on the other side, but I don't have on this one, and I didn't think on him getting it. Anyway, I didn't have the money. I had to unlock the mountain, get the mountain, and take the mountain. So yeah, that's a lot of money. I also grabbed 1 sledge here. You can see, completed 4 sledges. Opponent, more scorpions, and he decided to invest into them. Look at this, triple tech scorpions. I think he's exaggerating a bit because of my sledges. The level 4 sledges that he couldn't kill last round. Now it's double shots and convergent fire, which helps but don't help. They shoot faster but in a smaller area. You can see, hit only 1 sledge instead of hitting 2 or 3 of them. And what the highest level is already dead here. The other scorpion on the other side also dead. The mountain doing a good job. The sledges unfortunately are dying 1 by 1, but he tanked a lot. Power the buff. Let's speed this. Yeah, Cursed Storms killing my marksman. But I have the range advantage. Our debuff is wasting it because he's moving. And Mountain wins. 500 damage. More levels, and Mountain also got a level, which is really important for long range Mountain. Because the long range nerfs their damage by quite a lot. So the level is important. You see me grabbing another Mountain, and I will level this one. And more shaft. You see me putting them here, I think. What do I do with the chaff? I also have a flank here. I have been here for some time already. I forgot to point out. Let's quick deploy here. You can also see what the opponent's doing. I'm putting a shield on this side again. Yeah, instead of putting a shaft here, I put a shield, which protects me against missiles too. I am putting a missile here, and using my missile here. The missile here is the idea is to kill his shaft that's attracted here. He's going for double shield again, but with this position I will hit some units here and kill most of his storms here. You can also see that he went for triple attack on the Typhoon. He had 2, now he has field reassembly, which is kinda annoying. Because now my mountains have to kill them 2 times. And he has quite a few Typhoons. My shaft clear is also not the best. Level 3 crawlers here. With the planet module, he's moving them around. You can see those reviving Typhoons are annoying. My mountains have to kill them. And level, as I said, level 1 mountain doesn't have the most DPS with this tech. It does reduce their damage by 75%. And level 1 towers. So yeah, 9 seconds of debuff, 18 seconds of debuff. If there was no debuff, the mountains would manage to win. But with the debuff, no, too long of a debuff for them to manage it. So defeat for the mountains this time, but this one got a level, which as I said is important. Here I don't really want any of those, so I will just skip. My marksmen are also getting level, and the marksman is important here. Let's see, level for the mountain. And I note that this field reassembly is being really annoying. These scorpions also have a lot of techs. And marksman has one tech that's very useful against that. So there it is. Electromag and another marksman here in front of those. And I'm also getting more arc lights. Another marksman here too, in front of those. So 1 arc light, 2 marksmen, level for the mountain. You see that I'm grabbing extra range, so even more range for my mountain is 275. Level 2 for both towers, and level 2 damage here, to help with the damage the mountains need. Opponent going for portable shield. He has level 3 scorpions. And he also went for the 4th deck into the Typhoons with reactive armor. But look at this. Lost all his decks. It's a level 1 and the mountain is distracted on this side. But even a level 1 marksman can kill electromagnets. Level 1 typhoon. So one is already dead, it won't be reviving. Here also, no revival for them. So marksman doing a great job. There's one revive. And look who is here! With the marksman removing the attacks from the scorpions, there is still one sledge alive. Mountain here, killing the side. Left is already completely destroyed. And no, my sledge is still alive. Level 5 sledge. Hero Sledge is healing. And it leaves. And that's quite a bit of damage, but still not enough. So, round 10. A war factory offered. Forgot to remove the quick deployment. But I went for the Farseers because look at my board. What do I lack? Anti-chaff. I do have quite a few marksmen, but anti-air chaff. If my opponent went for triple level 2 wasps and tried to go for move right for my tower with them, he could probably do it. So yeah, 3 Farseers to help with that, and they can also help me with Photon. If my opponent decide to go for Void Eyes with Electromag to annoy my mountains, I can Photon them with the Farseers. So that's the idea. I also have level on this mountain, but I didn't think it was necessary. I will grab another mountain and use intensive training to get level 2. So now I have 3 level 2 mountains. I was thinking here on maybe going for the rapid resupply to level this mountain, but I will decide against it. You can see Fangs here protecting me against missiles, so he can't missile my sledges, and decide to just go for mass recruitment. And I did go for this, but mass recruitment instead of leveling the mountain. I was thinking, what do I do with this money? I don't have enough to buy the defensive. So I just put one shield here, because my opponent had missile this place before. I thought he was going to do it again, and he did. I was going to shield here too, but didn't have the time for it. My opponent went for the sandworms and healing for the sandworms. They are very annoying for the mountains to deal with, but don't forget, it's level 2 mountains now, and with double damage enhancement here. So they can kill worms, especially with the help of the marksman. I have very high level marksman. So his sandworm gamble is not quite working, although they do heal. You can see it's healing. So that sandworm that was almost dead, it's back to full HP. But left side is already completely destroyed. Tower debuff is coming, and worm arrives here with tower debuff. It's dead. And that's more than enough. Unfortunately, no sledge survived for the last round. But I think they did a very good job. The Hero Sledge is here. They have the top the kill count, so they killed 238 units. Top overall damage, yeah, the first mountain. More than 500,000 damage. This one has top 2. And next round, I could just, if there was a next round, I could just level my mountains even more. You can see this one has a level, this one can also get a level. And I think I wouldn't need more than that to deal with the worms. I would probably grab more mountains. Start getting even more of them. But that was it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed this very different game, with me going for a unit that was so nerfed that almost no one uses. I want my rocket back. When they were good, now they are really bad. If they want to keep the rocket bad the way they are right now, with such a small area, they should at least make it shoot them more frequently. Like to be competitive, it would probably have to shoot it every 7 seconds or 8 seconds, something like that, for it to be worth to put in the bar here. But mountains need something to help them. I would increase their damage even more. Or maybe they could make them extra tanky, although they are still very vulnerable to melters anyway. But it would make them more resistant to Abyss. If they make the mountains give them more HP. Because right now they are very interchangeable with Factory, which has just a little less HP, but it's better at clearing, it has better attacks, it's basically a better mountain. But enough of me complaining. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment, and I will see you on the next one.